I never like how my R's look, bro. My handwriting's terrible. I'm sorry. Let's get this over with. It's gonna be a quick show. Let me get the tweet out. I mean, yeah. Like, what can you really say? Before the Pouting Nice Christmas sweater. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate that. My parents got me a Christmas sweater for Christmas a couple years ago, and when I opened it, I was like, "This is cool. It's a cool gift." You feel me? I appreciate every gift, but I was like, it's going to be a year before I can use this, but it's paying off dividends in the long run. And I guess that just goes to show that sometimes there's not an immediate return on the gifts we receive in life, and that you just have to be patient and give things time to run their course, and you get to reap those benefits and rewards for a lifetime. Unfortunately, that's not how I feel today. That's not how I feel today. I wish that I didn't watch that game. I didn't even know this game was at 12:30. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the timeline and I saw a post of like the Garden saying it was Kaiden's birthday. Happy birthday to Kaiden. I'm just like, I don't know. That looked like kind of like right now, and it looked kind of full in there, like it's a game or something going on. And I was like, oh, we played 12:30. Okay. And I was like, all right. This now the rest of my day is just a little thrown off. We were bad. We were bad. And here's the thing, right? So first off, I mean, I don't even know where to start. I just know that I want to end. RJ was really bad. And it's like this is one of those games. Like a lot of times, especially recently, like he'll go like 4 for 10 or 5 for 11, and people are like, "Oh, RJ was awful today." Even the Lakers game the other day, like Brian Gibberman just tweeted me, it was like, "Oh," and then in half, like the Knicks have played 10 games in December, and half of those games he's under 40%, and that's not good. RJ hasn't been like superb, but he hasn't been like today. RJ was terrible against Utah. RJ was terrible, and I just don't think that it's like accurate to act as if those are all those. Like the Lakers game, RJ was 3 for 10. I think he had a good game. So it's like, yes, he had shot into 40% in some of those games, of course, yeah. But I mean, he's shooting 24% from three. I think that's really the issue right now. He's shooting 24% from three in December. You have to make more than 1 out of every 4 threes you put up. He's also taking a good amount of them, and they're a good portion of his shot diet. And he's getting wide open looks. He's not taking step back 3-pointers. He has to hit them. And so he hit 2 today, which probably brought him up to 24%. But like he has to hit them. Hopefully seeing him going today helps for rhythm's sake. I have no idea. But I mean, it was not, today was awful. And it wasn't even really a good defensive day either. Chris Middleton, he started off defending Chris Middleton well, but Chris Middleton kind of had his way with RJ, with Grimes. He was just doing what he wanted out there. So he didn't really do anything well today. He got 7 boards, but like he didn't do anything well today. So yeah, this was a terrible game. This is one of those games where I'm in pain. I know RJ about as well as anybody because it pains me when RJ is playing terribly. I wasn't in pain watching the Lakers game. He had the goaltend that should have been called on AD. He had the floater that rimmed out. He missed a couple jumpers, but it is what it is. He played good defense. He passed the ball well. He made his free throws. I was fine. I was not in pain. I was in pain today. This is hard to watch. I need him to be better. I really do. I need the jumper to fall. I need it. I don't even know what else to ask for. If RJ is knocking down his jumpers at least a respectable clip, we're a better team. He's having better some of these games that are awful or some of these games that are not good. are become really good games. He has to hit the jumper, bro. He just has to. I don't know what I don't know what it is. I almost wish that I didn't see pre-migraine RJ because like he was sniping. He was shooting 50% from three over like a solid sample size of games and shooting with confidence, shooting with high volume. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It looks broken right now, bro. It's painful. It's hard to watch. But that's not the only reason I'm tired. That's just one of them. There's a myriad of reasons I'm tired. Look, I know what the conversation is going to be now. It's going to be, oh, the Knicks, we don't have the size. We need a big wing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying those things aren't true. I'm not saying we don't need a big wing. I'm not saying that we have the size. I'm not saying that. But, like, I do not believe that's the issue. Like, once again, the Milwaukee Bucks are like the one team in the league where size is an issue for us. And so if we come up against them in the playoffs, we're going to be in trouble. But there's a lot of reasons we're going to be in trouble running them in the playoffs right now. And so they're the one team in the league because they always have like a legitimate power forward on the court at all times. That's not really true for any other team. Outside of like maybe Memphis, and who gives a shit about them? And Jaren Jackson Jr. averages like 5 boards a game. And then, I mean, Toronto, but they're all like 6'9", and they just suck. But like there aren't like they start with Brook Lopez, a legitimate 7-footer and the best shot blocker in the league. Giannis is Giannis and literally the Greek freak. He's 7 feet with a wingspan that's crazy. And then Bobby Portis is the other big on the floor all times. They always have size on the floor. And so against most teams, Josh Hart as a backup four isn't even really an issue. I think about all the other teams. Joel Embiid, big center. Who's his power forward? Marcus Morris, PJ Tucker before, Tobias Harris. Like these teams, the Celtics run Tatum at the forward to start. Like these teams do not have like this size issue against Milwaukee is a size issue against Milwaukee. It's not a size issue against the entire league, and I don't want it to be conflated that way, but it will be, and I know it will, and it's okay, whatever. But like, so Josh Hart against Bobby Portis is already like it's a losing battle for us. But my issue, it's like okay, the Bucks shoot well against us every time. We are overmatched size-wise against the Bucks. You would think that means that we are going to be hustling and playing as hard as we can. The effort that I saw out there today on the boards especially was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. We were not boxing out. Like I don't understand. I don't get that about NBA basketball, and I definitely don't get that about being overmatched size-wise against the team with the most size in the NBA. I don't understand not boxing out on so many shots and possessions. We're sitting there watching the ball go up, looking like this, watching. Bobby Portis, even though he has a size advantage out there, he is fighting to get in position every single time. Go back and watch the game. Go back and watch Bobby Portis' minutes. He is vying for position every single time a shot goes up. And he's getting it because nobody on our team is vying for position at all. Nobody's boxing out. We're just hoping the ball bounces to us. The most aggression I see when the Knicks are rebounding is when they're trying to take rebounds from each other. That seems to be the only time we fought for a board tonight. We love trying to take them for each other. Oh, wait, no, this is an easy rebound coming uncontested. Now, let me get this one. How about having that same energy for the other team and trying to keep them off the boards? When a team shoots well against you all the time and they seemingly only shoot well against us, you would think we would come into the game prioritizing, yo, we have to box out. The worst thing you can do against a team that's not missing is give them extra chances every time they miss. That's annoying. My least favorite play of the game, bro, second half, Malik Beasley. He gets it on a kick out. He drives baseline. I think it was on Jalen Brunson. The weak side help never comes. No help comes on at the rim. Nobody helps him. So he drives on Jalen Brunson by himself. No help at the rim. Still misses the layup. Great. Julius Randle gets over there late. He's there for – now it's Julius and Jalen right there. Somehow Malik Beasley, who missed the layup and was in between two people, comes out with the rebound, tips it back out to himself, chases it down. Only Jalen goes out there. He swings it to Giannis. Jalen runs over to Giannis. Julius stays in the paint. Giannis swings it back to Malik Beasley. 3 points. That a big wing doesn't solve that problem. That's just heart and effort. Like we were out efforted today. We were outworked. I don't know how you can be outworked by a team that's not missing, by a team that kicks your ass every single time, and by a team that has a size advantage over you. I don't know how you allow that team to outwork you. There's no way. That's our identity, right? We're a hardworking team. We're a hard-nosed team. What were we doing today? I didn't see hardworking or hard-nosed. I saw us get outworked all game. That's not going to put you in position to win basketball games. We didn't help ourselves today, bro. And it's annoying. It's just disappointing. It's disappointing. Like I said, man, look, the refs are awful. They're especially awful when we play Milwaukee. Brook Lopez was out there getting away with murder. Like, it was ridiculous. The refs were terrible today. But beyond that, it's like, okay, the refs are awful. They're not missing any shots. We're missing a lot of shots. Those three things, you can't control those. You can a little bit, but whatever. Let's say you can't. You can't get outworked. You can't get outworked. That you can control. And so to allow the other team to outwork you despite those other three factors, it's just crazy to me. And it shows that you didn't care to win this game. Maybe the Knicks have decided they can't beat the Bucks. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we got Stockholm Syndrome. Maybe we've decided we can't beat the Bucks. We have to submit when we come out here. We shouldn't work hard because it's going to be a waste of time anyway. You know, I'm not going to lie. I deal with my own struggles in life. You feel me? I've been going through a little bit of a rough season. And sometimes when everything is going wrong, it just feels like, hey, man, why even try? It's hard. It's human nature. Sometimes that seeps in. Maybe that's what's going on. Because I don't know what I saw today. But it wasn't us working. It wasn't us hustling. It wasn't us trying. And quite frankly, I am tired. I don't want to have to ask for effort. I can complain about shots being missed. I can complain about shots being given up. I can complain about referees. Sure. But, like, that doesn't change anything. But for us to just go out there and be, like, outworked. Just outworked, bro. It was nasty. It was nasty. Damn, this is 13 minutes of no intro. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks took a terrible loss at home today in the afternoon, 130 to 110 to the Bucks. We just talked about it for 13 minutes. Let's get to the comments. Big Task of Hand said, it hurts everywhere, bro. It's just awful. Just nasty. Very, very nasty. Very, 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 very nasty. Awful. Gross. Nerdo787 said, when was the last time we had a successful challenge? We haven't had a lot, but we had it today. The rest are just really bad today. But, I mean, I don't even care about challenges right now. Wesley Crowbar said, what a shameful game. And all the discourse leading up to it is disgusting. Let's just win on Christmas. Please. Please. I don't even want to be on Twitter right now. Bad Eyesight said, Bucks are just a tough matchup for us. They are a tough matchup for us. Once their size, bro, it's an anomaly in the league. The Bucks are the outlier. So, like, it's not like, oh, we are, you know, blah, blah, blah. We're so small compared to all the other teams in the league. We are small. But it's not really an issue on 95% of nights. But the Bucks are the outlier. And, you know, for that, you got to outwork them. But we didn't. Leah said, nice Christmas sweater. Thank you very much. Mike Zimmerman said, Tibbs got them the foundation they needed, but I need them to consider promoting Johnny Bryant. Merry Christmas, Sean. Merry Christmas to you too, Mike. And I mean, I love Johnny Bryant. I want Johnny Bryant promoted too. Look, man, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about Tibbs today. Tibbs didn't allow Malik Beasley to drive baseline with no weak side help and then get his own rebound over two people and kick it out and get a wide open three. That's not Tibbs. Like, we got outworked today. Tibbs doesn't have RJ shooting 24% from three in the month of December. It's not Tibbs. He has to hit shots. Like, you know, Tibbs can have Emmanuel Quick on the floor more, but honestly, even Quick didn't have really necessarily a good game today. He had some good minutes, but he didn't really have a necessarily good game. I don't really have much to say. I don't know, man. I just feel defeated. Let's see. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah. Okay. My issue that I do have, though, and it was a point in the fourth quarter, this is gonna sound crazy. People, I don't know. People might jump me for this one. And he ended up, but it's just like, I don't know why Josh Hart has to play 26 minutes today. Like, oh, damn. Honestly, bro. For real. I'm going to just read these last comments out. I'm not even going to bother charging the battery. Rodney says, salute, Rodney, you know the vibes. Leah said, IDK is auto sub. The discourse is not an actual team thing that can be fixed with coaching and Tibbs. And Tibbs won't. I mean, hey, maybe things can be fixed. You know, who knows? We just were bad today. We were so bad, I don't even really know what to talk about. We didn't play hard. If you don't play hard, you're going to lose. Nate said, what's good? His worst game so far. I hope the threes going down today help moving forward. Honestly, the Utah game was probably worse than this, but this was just a bad game. This is awful, and we needed him. Like it's one thing, like, you know, over the course of the game, it's just like, you know, some of those. At one point in the chat, Jay Nicky was like, you know, he's 1 for 9, and if he's even 5 for 9, this is a whole different game, and it's true. It's true. So, you know, it's very unfortunate. Bless said, might be seeing another Wiggy with RJ. I don't think so, but you know what? I'm done with RJ discourse. I'm not talking about it no more. Like, I will talk about when he plays well. I will talk about when he doesn't play well. I will talk about the game. I'm not going back and forth with people about what he is or what they think he is or what he's going to be. It is what it is. When he struggles, every time he has a bad game, people say, oh, this is who he is. Then he has a good game and people say nothing. And yes, we want him to be more consistent, of course, for sure. And we need more consistency out of him, and I'm hoping to get it. And so, you know, hopefully on Christmas he comes out and he has a 30-point game and is 5 for 8 from 3 and plays extremely well, and then strings together good games after that. I don't know. I'm not. You know, he's 23 years old, and everybody's always telling me what he is, what he can't be. And then when he has a bad game, it's been 4 years of this, and it's just like, well, I mean, some of those years he was pretty good. Like, you know, what are you talking about? Like, second year in the league, he was a 40% 3-point shooter and the second best player on the playoff team. He's averaged 20 points per game in the past 2 years. It's 4 years of what exactly? Because there's some stretches in his RJ's career where he's had, you know, mad 30-point games and shooting well and doing it. So, you know, whatever. Hey. Valley Jones said, I'm confused as to what happened to RJ after the migraine before he was killing it. Yeah, I don't know. The jumper's falling off a cliff. He was shooting 50% from 3. And in the past month, he's shooting 25% from 3. Like, what do you do about that? And I know it's mental. I see it get kicked out to him in the corner, and he's like, really, like, you know, I can see him. I can feel him thinking about it. It's unfortunate. And then there has to be some self-awareness involved too. Like, yeah, 1-3 where Dante hit a 3 on the possession before that. Then we come down, it gets kicked out to RJ. RJ's in the corner, Dante's on the wing, Dante's open. Swing that to him. He just hit a 3, and you can't hit shit to save your life in the past month. Swing it to the wide open shooter who just hit one. Get out of your own way. Leah said, that type of day with the camera dying? Exactly, honestly. Valley Stone said, but don't worry, we're getting our get back on Christmas. Please, bro, please don't get swept on Christmas. That would be a terrible feeling. Leah said, optimism, we brush it off. We play again at home, get some rest, watch film, make adjustments. Please figure something out. Play harder. I am once again asking New York Knicks to play harder. Leah said, the same way they got behind Randall, get behind RJ. It made a difference, low key. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. But hey, everybody have a great day. Love y'all. I'm sorry for being tired. This is just trash. And, you know, adios. Until next time. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.